here came out a few years ago, all the way back in Phantom Rage, but a powerful one, being able to access the entirety of your deck. You're discarding a card to go ahead and send another card from the deck to the grave.
Absolutely phenomenal. So he's going to discard Ancient Cloak. Let's see if there is any response from Kevin. Going to go with Effect Veiler. Not bad, not bad. He already has a way to extend. The Cloak can add any monster, so he can get Boots. He can get the Cloak. The
add
Cloak.
Spell Trap.
My favorite part about the newest Phantom Knight monsters is they're just like elder versions of Cloak and Boots.
Oh, well, we have the pair of Ash Blossom to go ahead and completely cut off this Torn Scales here with the Ancient Cloak now being negated.
Does he have any other way to get a level 3 onto the field? Just sets 2 cards face down.
Alright, this could be another quick one. Kevin has the turn now.
Stand by me.
Do we have a way to get going?
All right, Elfnotes have a lot of ways to play.
Special summon Tinia.
All right, he's going to start with Elfnote Tistina.
Tinia hits the field here in the center monster zone where it wants to be, and we get a normal summon of the Power Patron.
All right, we're off to the Elfnote races.
Tinia can place the Elfnote Continuous spell directly from the deck, face up to the field.
He places Welcome Home.
Nothing on us.
Now we can synchro with the Tinia and the Power Patron into a 7 here, going into their themed level 7 synchro monster, Seraphim, I can only assume.
Nope.
No, it's going straight into Dragster just to protect himself from the back row here. Now this will trigger the Power Patron in the graveyard because it was used for the synchro summon.
An early FA Dawn Dragster off to the races.
We're going to be adding a copy of Lucina off the effect of the Power Patron now. His main monster zone is cleared up, so we're going to summon the Lucina into the main monster zone.
Effect search.
Going to use Lucina's effect to add 1 Elfnote monster. Going to go for the Power Patron.
Little scale guy.
Ginaldo.
Scale.
Going to place Ginaldo into the Pendulum Scale, so he'll be able to use the Pendulum effect. I like this one because I like to draw cards.
We're just going to be able to destroy it to draw 2 cards and then discard 1. But maybe Anthony has a response now.
Solemn Accusation.
On the Ginaldo.
So it is going to be gone for good.
Negating the activation there. Instead of going to the extra, it's going to the graveyard now.
Solemn Accusation, another great card out of Blazing Dominion. We've had so many good cards that have to go to the side deck. Solemn Accusation, Pot of Sloth.
Opting to use the 1500 life points effect?
Makes sense.
Welcome Home.
Chances are there's only 1 Ginaldo in the deck anyway.
Welcome Home now using its effect to send a monster from his hand or field to the graveyard to summon another Elfnote monster with a different attribute. Gonna clear up his center monster zone.
And another Solemn Accusation. It's not once per turn.
Why would it be? It's a solemn.
There you go. J'accuse.
But the thing is, does it negate effect and activations, or does it only negate activations?
It's only when a spell trap card
looks like what they're talking about right now. I'll let you pull it up, Asala.
Right.
I would assume a solemn card negates activations only.
When a spell trap card is activated, I'm not activating it. I'm just using the effect.
When a spell trap card is activated, it cannot interact with Welcome Home here.
I thought it was.
And that's a lot of information for Kevin to have. He now knows that there's an accusation set.
You could say it's perfect information.
You're good.
He still has a card in hand.
Anthony's probably going to get a warning here, but that's okay. Just a PE minor, no big deal. Just try not to do it again.
Welcome Home now able to resolve. We're going to go ahead and summon Regina into the middle zone.
Yep, Regina, very good. It can move out of the middle zone to special summon a monster, an Elfnote monster from the deck.
And we'll be doing just that? Oh no, as long as she's summoned, she can summon an Elfnote from the deck.
Yeah, she doesn't have to move out of the zone yet.
Now we can synchro with the Power Patron.
The Elfnote Power Patron. For June Pride.
Using the effect of the Power Patron to increase its level here so that you can then go into the June Pride.
Effects.
Yep.
June Pride now using its effect while it was in the center monster zone.
Kind of works like that Fire King trap card where you get to summon 3 monsters from 3 different locations.
Yep, 1 from graveyard, 1 from deck, 1 from hand. Doesn't have to summon from all 3, but can, right?
Yeah, why not?
Anthony kind of wishes he had a different Solemn at this point. Looks like we're going to be putting Lucina on the field from the deck. What will we get from the grave here, if any at all? Or is it going to be, was it the Elfnote Power Patron that's on the field? That would make sense.
You're at what? 65?
Yes.
Special? Effective place.
All right, another Elfnote monster coming down. This
That's
time
Fortuna.
It's going to be Fortuna.
Fortuna has the effect, if it's in the center monster zone, you can go ahead and place the Elfnote continuous trap from your deck to, from your hand or deck to the field.
I think you got Rhapsody of Madness. Crystal Wing, Synchro Dragon. Alistair and Crystal Wing back at it again all these years later, am I right?
Maybe not in the same deck anymore, but they're still causing trouble, and we're entering the battle phase now.
Crystal Wing was in Wind Witch, but that's the same format.
It was with Alistair.
Oh, too? Oh,
Yeah.
they used it all together? Okay.
Yeah.
I felt like they had a connection. I know it's been 10 years, but... And that's going to be it. Kevin and his Elfnotes are going to play the music well, and he is going to move on 6-1. Unfortunately, taking down Anthony, who was 5-1 with Phantom Knights. Another deck that people kind of overlooked that came out with some new support in Chaos Origins. But 2 losses isn't too bad. So, man, this round, we got to see 3 decks that you probably would not have expected to see still in contention this late into the tournament. But that's Yu-Gi-Oh! You never know what you're going to get.
Absolutely. Not all your favorites can win. I know you love those Phantom Knights, but the Elfnote deck has been gaining a lot of attention. It's been getting support every set now, and finally with that June Pride has gotten so powerful that a lot of players have chose to play here in this event, and it's a very strong competitor, as we can clearly tell from this round.
Yeah, definitely. You talk about it just getting more and more cards, being more and more effective, and that has just been the case for this Elfnote deck, and now it is considered to be one of the better decks of the format. I saw it talked about a lot more online, so I was like, maybe there's a chance we'll have as many Elfnotes as we do have Cool Tunes. Seems to be a really popular deck to talk about, but when it comes down to it that this is the NAWCQ, and this is the one chance to go to the World Championship, it seems like a lot of our duelists have gravitated towards the more consistent and strong strategies. While it is really strong, it kind of has that old branded problem. I wouldn't say problem, but choke point, kind of. So Regina is really useful going second because you can summon it, and it special summons from your deck, as we saw. But if they summon that, you have to discard a card to summon from your hand, and it gets hit with Ash Blossom. The investment is so bad, like you're so far behind, you'll end up losing. So maybe that Ash Blossom, interaction, or just any sort of interaction from the hand, while Cool Tune can use so many, might have scared some players off from using Elfnote.
Yeah, it's a choke point for sure. It's very similar to Clip, where it conducts a summon after the fact, or at least puts you in a position to conduct a summon after the fact, right? But if you do anything to the materials, you can just lose a lot of resources immediately. So why it's not really something you want to focus on doing, you want to be able to use it on your turn, but if you are able to pair it with other interruptions where you know that they won't have the means to actually interact with it or stop it, then it's a lot of value when it's able to resolve.
Yeah, I think that's a good point you touched on. Even though Regina is a card you can use from your hand to summon to your... I know when I first read it, I was like, Izuna was like super popular and it was dominating, and this card also can summon from the hand, summon from the deck, and interrupt your opponents. I was like, oh, Izuna levels of good. But what you're saying is, since Ash Blossom is so strong, holding it in your hand, not even summoning on your opponent's turn, playing a bit differently can change those weaknesses into strengths. And we've been seeing that in Cool Tune as well. Droll and Lockbird, if they can Droll and Lockbird you before you can get your double search with the Track Maker and the Rotary, that's one way you can lose. So the players have gone to the next step. They've adapted, they've advanced. So now we've seen Cool Tune player after Cool Tune player having Rico and Rotary in hand, right?
Yeah.
If you read those two cards together, you would think like reveal, summon Rico, makes sense. No, they summon the Rotary first, synchro with that so they can get the double search. So they're always playing around a card that may not even be in their opponent's deck, but you want to always play around anything that could potentially stop you. And that's why we've seen some of these players doing well while other Cool Tune players have may have fallen by the side. Well, let's go ahead and hear from our winner, hear from our bonus feature match. I'm going to toss it to the stage.
Thank you very much. I have Kevin here on stage after your feature match victory. Congratulations, Kevin. Full 3 games. And I want to give you an opportunity to talk about some of the moments from the series because we only hopped in about halfway through Game 3. So what did we miss?
Game 1 wasn't too interesting. He went full combo on me. I didn't really have any good hand traps. He won. Game 2, I played around. I thought an impulse. I had Kalba that I held. He drolled me, but I was able to make the full board. He couldn't break it. And then Game 3, I had 2 hand traps. I drew 2 of the bricks, which was unfortunate, but he had 3 normal summons, and I had 2 hand traps. He had a pass turn, and he had double accusation set, and I was able to play through it. So.
Not bad. Phantom Knights, though, not something that's on everyone's radar. So what was your first thought when you saw him start playing the cards?
Well, so funny story. I played him at Locals on Sunday, actually. So
was he playing Phantom Knights then?
It was the same matchup. And so I don't really know what Phantom Knight cards do because I've just been playing for like 2 years, so they haven't been meta relevant. And I don't really know what the new cards do because that deck's not very popular, so I have to like read it. I was reading all the cards, and so I learned a little bit about it on Sunday. And so I got the rematch. He beat me. We actually went to time in a double loss on Sunday, but I had to get the revenge, So it's kind of funny that we just played.
You pulled it off, and I got to say that's pretty fortuitous that you had that matchup Sunday. Were you both locals? I didn't see where you were from.
I'm from Buffalo. He's from Syracuse. So we actually went to Rochester Locals to test. And so we just kind of met up there. So.
Well, that's convenient. Nice. Well, again, Elfnote's a fun deck as well. What made you want to play that coming in? Because a lot of people were skewing more Cool Tune as opposed to Elfnote when those were kind of the 2 expected top dogs.
Yeah, so I played Cool Tune at Columbus. Didn't really do too well. Didn't really vibe with the deck. I'm a combo player. I played Malice for a long time. So Elfnote just kind of felt right for me.
Fair enough. Well, I got to ask, do you have any gym advice? Because you're looking pretty good, man. And I've been just standing here, I feel a little small.
Just gotta be consistent. Go every day, be not doing anything crazy. Just eat right, stay consistent, and that's about it.
All right, well, I'm going to get your program after this, okay? Any shout-outs you want to give to anybody either here or back home that's watching, cheering you on?
Yeah, definitely Colin, Devin, Hunter right here in front. All the other Buffalo boys that have, theored with me and tested with me and gone to Locals with me and all that and traveled to the events. It's been a great time.
All right, perfect. Can we get a little flex real quick for the camera? All right, that's it from us. Congratulations on the feature match win. Back to the casters.